So next I'm going to talk about Jaafar Jackson and the reason the film works. Even the critics who dislike the film largely agree on one thing. Jaafar Jackson is extraordinary in this role, and this channel agrees. And the channel wants to spend some time on what he actually does because it goes beyond mimicry and beyond physical resemblance. The obvious fact is the physical similarity. Jaafar is Michael's nephew and the generic inheritance is visible. The movement, the facial structure, something in the way he occupies the space. But this is not an impression act. An impression is surface level. You capture the mannerisms and the voice and the signature moves, and the audience recognizes what you are doing. But what Jaafar does is different. He captures something on the interior. The particular quality of Michael Jackson's presence, the way he moved through the world as both the most extraordinary person in any room and the most uncomfortable at the same time. It is present in the performance in a way that purely technical mimicry just cannot explain. So now I'll talk about the performance specifically. The channel watches the dance sequences with specific attention. Michael Jackson's movement was not just skilled, it was a specific physical language. A vocabulary of motion that communicated things that words could not. The moonwalk is the famous example, but it is actually one of the simpler elements. The complexity is in the weight distribution, the way he used stillness against motion, the specific quality of his isolators. Jaafar gets this. Not perfectly. How could he be perfect at something that took the original 30 years of refinement? But he gets it in a way that makes the performance feel inhabited rather than performed. And that is a significant achievement. The non-performance scenes are where many biopics with casting coups fail. The actor is extraordinary when doing the famous thing, but then ordinary in the scenes in between. But Jaafar holds the film in the quieter moments too. The loneliness of the character, the gentleness, the quality of being a person whose emotional life was conducted entirely in public while remaining entirely private. These register. The channel does not know what Jaafar Jackson's preparation process was, but the result shows something deeper than watching archive footage. So this channel's verdict on Jaafar. Without Jaafar Jackson, this film does not work. The music alone cannot carry it. The production design alone cannot carry it. The film works because a young man took on one of the most difficult casting challenges in cinema history, playing his uncle, who was a singular human being in a film that his uncle's estate is producing, and delivered something genuinely remarkable. The channel does not say remarkable lightly, but it means it here. That was just the introduction. If you enjoyed it, the link is going to be around about here if you're looking on YouTube. If it's on any other platform, I'll try and remember to put it in the comments, but the only safe way is to go onto YouTube to subscribe and you will not miss any amazing content. All is good.